someone calls me with more bad news like every 5 minutes. It's just straight.
Uh-oh.
Corey, I'm not getting
What's happening?
by myself. Corey, please, shut up. No, I did. You did.
What are they yelling about? It's an emergency. Go get him.
I'm so angry, especially because he fooled obviously Chloe, but the rest of us too. And like, I really did think he had changed. Like anyone who would ever like criticize or talk about him, I would always be like, no, like he changed. Like I would have his back, and it's almost like in a way.
The Kardashian-Jenner family is no stranger to drama. But this time, it's not the usual social media squabble or a business clash. Instead, it's Kendall Jenner, typically one of the quieter, more private members of the family, who finds herself caught in the middle of a serious family conflict. Her relationship with Corey Gamble, who used to be her mother Kris Jenner's longtime partner, has now created a significant rift within the family. Kris, Kim, Khloe, and the rest of the family are now pressuring Kendall to make a tough choice: continue her relationship with Corey or prioritize her family. This choice isn't just about her love life, it's about family loyalty, trust, and the strong bonds that have always kept the Kardashians together through every challenge. Kendall's connection with Corey has always attracted attention. As Kris's former partner, Corey was once a trusted member of the Kardashian-Jenner circle and was regularly present at family gatherings and events. However, when rumors began to spread that Corey and Kendall might be romantically involved, the entire family was thrown into turmoil. For Kendall, Corey represents a steady and supportive presence, something she values deeply in her often chaotic life. While her family is constantly in the public eye and thrives on attention, Corey has given her a feeling of calm and stability. According to a friend, Kendall once said, "Corey listens to me. With him, I don't feel judged, I feel understood." Despite Kendall's feelings, her family has serious concerns. To Kris, the relationship feels like a betrayal. "It's not just that Corey was my partner," Kris reportedly told Kendall in a confrontation. "This relationship challenges our family's values." Kim, known for her outspoken nature, also made her feelings clear, saying, "Kendall, this isn't just about you." The family's opposition stems from their belief that Kendall's involvement with Corey is crossing a line they hold dear, one that upholds their family's integrity and unity. Now Kendall stands at a difficult crossroads. This decision is one of the toughest she's ever faced and could impact her place within her own family. The choice between Corey and her family forces Kendall to weigh her feelings against her family's expectations, leaving her wondering whether to follow her heart or protect her family relationships. At a recent family meeting, tensions rose as Kendall Jenner's relationship with Corey Gamble took center stage. For a while now, Kendall has defended her connection with Corey, saying her feelings for him are real and genuine, even as her family shows growing disapproval. The Kardashian-Jenners are famously loyal to one another, but Kendall's involvement with Corey has put that loyalty to the test, causing friction that's hard to ignore. After months of family arguments and uncomfortable confrontations, Kris Jenner decided it was time to address the issue directly. She called everyone together for a family dinner at her Calabasas home, determined to talk things out. The atmosphere was tense as they all gathered around the table, each of them aware of the strained situation. Kris, clearly emotional, broke the silence by looking at Kendall and saying, "Kendall, we need to talk. This situation can't continue. Your relationship with Corey is tearing this family apart." Kim and Khloe sat with their arms crossed, showing their frustration, while Kylie avoided eye contact altogether. Even Rob, who usually stays out of family conflicts, appeared visibly uncomfortable. Kim spoke up, addressing Kendall with genuine concern. "We're not trying to hurt you, Kendall," she said. "We're saying this because we care. Corey isn't the right person for you, and deep down, you know that." Kendall, emotional and defensive, responded, "Why can't you just be happy for me? Corey makes me happy. Isn't that enough?" But Kris wasn't ready to back down. She explained, "It's not that simple, Kendall. This isn't just affecting you. it's affecting all of us. If you choose Corey, you're choosing to walk away from your family. The ultimatum was painful for Kendall, who had always leaned on her family for support. For her, they've been a constant source of strength, guiding her through every challenge. Now, Kendall faces a difficult decision that feels almost impossible. She loves her family deeply, but Corey has become an important part of her life, providing her with a sense of stability and comfort she values. She's torn between her loyalty to her family and her happiness with Corey. With emotions running high, Kendall must decide whether to follow her heart or keep her family's wishes at the forefront, knowing that either choice will leave a mark on her relationships. Corey has become an important person in Kendall Jenner's life, someone who seems to understand her in a way that others don't. Now, however, Kendall feels as though she's being forced to choose between him and her family, which is tearing her apart. A close friend shared that Kendall feels incredibly torn. She doesn't want to lose her family, who has always been there for her, but at the same time, she doesn't want to give up on Corey, who has been a source of comfort and support. For Kendall, it's hard to believe this situation is even real. She's upset and frustrated, especially since Corey had once fooled the family into believing he had changed. Chloe, in particular, was surprised by his actions and feels deceived. In the past, Kendall defended Corey whenever people criticized him, saying that he had grown and was different now. She never expected he would cause such issues within her family, and now she feels a mix of anger and disappointment, like Corey has betrayed not only her but everyone else in her family. Since her family gave her the difficult choice, Kendall has been dealing with a lot of stress. She's struggling with anxiety and is having trouble sleeping at night. To cope, she has been leaning on her closest friends for support, and even sought help from a therapist. According to an insider, Kendall is questioning everything and is worried about making the wrong decision. She is afraid that choosing Corey could mean losing her family's trust, but giving up Corey would feel like abandoning her own happiness. On the other hand, Corey has been open about his own feelings. He sees the ultimatum from the family as an attempt to control Kendall's choices. During a private conversation, Corey reportedly told Kendall that her family is trying to keep her from being happy and is interfering in her personal life. Corey has tried to reassure Kendall that the family is simply trying to dictate her actions and doesn't respect her independence. As Kendall wrestles with her emotions, she is at a breaking point. The choice she makes will impact not only her relationship with Corey, but also her connection to her family. This ultimatum has left her feeling alone, lost, and unsure about her next step, as she tries to balance her loyalty to her family with her personal happiness. Kendall Jenner seems to be enjoying her life, sharing moments like kissing her boyfriend Corey Gamble in front of the sparkling Eiffel Tower. Meanwhile, some people struggle to find a date, making her relationship look even more enviable. But back at home, the situation is far from perfect. Corey's defiant attitude has stirred up even more conflict, especially with Kendall's mom, Kris Jenner. Kris once trusted Corey and saw him as part of the family, but now she feels like he's trying to pull Kendall away from them. Corey is manipulative, she confided in a friend. He's turning Kendall against us, and I can't stand by and watch. As the family matriarch, Kris has always been the one to keep the Kardashian-Jenner family close. However, this situation has left her feeling helpless. In a private moment with Kendall, Kris made an emotional appeal, saying, "Kendall, you're my daughter, and I love you more than anything." With tears streaming down her face, she added, "This relationship is hurting all of us. Please think about what you're doing." Kendall, touched by her mother's words, assured her that she would think carefully about her family's concerns. However, she knows deep down that no matter what she chooses, someone will be unhappy. If she decides to stay with Corey, her family will feel betrayed. But if she gives up Corey, she'll lose someone who makes her happy. The drama didn't just stay within the family. It quickly spread to social media. Fans started sharing their opinions, and many felt sympathy for Kendall. Kendall shouldn't have to pick between love and family, one fan tweeted, saying her family should trust her to make her own choices. Others supported the family's stance, calling Kory manipulative. "Kory is toxic," one Instagram user commented. "The Kardashians are just trying to protect Kendall from a big mistake." This situation has sparked larger conversations about family loyalty and personal freedom. Some fans pointed out how the Kardashians' lives being so public can turn every decision into a spectacle. This is what happens when you live in the spotlight. Kendall Jenner is facing a tough choice. She must decide whether to put her family first, the people who have always supported her, or follow her heart and stay with Kory, even if it risks her family ties. Right now, Kendall has chosen to keep quiet, focusing on her work and staying out of the public eye. Insiders say she might even take a break from both Kory and her family to figure things out. Whatever she decides, it's clear that her choice will have a lasting impact on everyone involved. What do you think Kendall should do? Share your thoughts below.